Hey everyone, Meaningful Intuitive Guided Tarot here, coming back to honor a subscriber's request coming in from Blueberry. According to my shout out video, today I will be honoring your request on celebrity, reading on celebrities Baekhyun and IU. So, you wanted to know, pertaining to these two, you wanted to know what is the future between them together, and can you read my own handwriting? Are they in contact now for any type of collaboration between them? All right. So hopefully I will address your answers to those questions. And so to start off as well, I always like to give the zodiac sign, so this way if their energies happens to come up, we'll know that it is their energy. So surprisingly enough, both of them are earth elements. So Big Young is a Taurus, and so is IU. She's a Taurus. So they do share the same element, which is pretty cool, right? So that means that really understands then, because it has been rumored. For those that know, they are members of K-pop groups, and it has been rumored that they have been pretty good friends for a very long time. And as Tauruses, myself being a Taurus, when we find somebody that we can click with and vibe with, the friendship is there to last, right? We make good friends. So when we find somebody, and especially, it doesn't have to always be the case, but especially when you share the same element, you understand each other. And at the same time, it can be, because we are stubborn, and that stubborn nature, when it comes into a friendship type of dynamic, it's like it can be something that can be a little challenging, in a sense where, because we are both almost like have that same drive. We have the same type of, there are just certain personality traits that we Tauruses have. So when it comes particularly to that of a friendship, it may be more durable than a love type of relationship, if that makes sense. So I just wanted to put that out there. So nonetheless, this was a 3 card pull to see exactly what is the dynamics and the energy of their friendship. And so the cards that came out for them, we have is the Knight of Swords. We got the Queen of Swords. And we got the Tower. All right. And looking at me on the top of the deck is your Two of Cups. So to answer your question in terms of their friendship together, I will say that they are going to continue to be friends. Now, just know that nothing is set in stone, okay? I'm only picking up the energies currently as of today, October 2nd, 2023. So do know energies move. Nothing, like I said, is set in stone. But this is what I'm seeing currently. And so going back to what I said about that room, about them being very close friends, yes, they are very, very close, because the Two of Cups is not only about, usually depending on the scenario of the reading, the Two of Cups, if you're doing a love reading, the Two of Cups is about a partnership. It's about even marriage. It's about a twin, soul connection. But Two of Cups can also be connected to anyone else other than a romantic love connection. This could speak upon a connection with a family member. Anything that you have a strong bonding with can form a very strong, solid friendship. Okay? And so this is what I feel between Baekhyun and IU, that their friendship is very strong, it's very tight. And if they have been friends, I feel that their friendship is just, it just kind of like gets stronger and stronger, right? And you know that expression where it's like, if it's not broke, don't fix it. So it's almost like they are okay with being friends, and it's like, we are doing good. We have such a special bond. That's kind of what I wanted to say when I saw the Two of Cups. There's a special bond that they have together, and I feel that they are okay with just being friends at this time. Now, can things change? Of course. Later in the future, it might be different. Maybe, they might want to try something later. But right now, overall, I just feel that they are just happy and respectful. Now, what's interesting, that their energies did not come up. Because if it was, we would have pentacles here. No pentacles came out in the reading, which for me means that there's not much of a focus in terms of them thinking about anything else beyond friendship. That's how I'm seeing it, okay? So the Knight of Swords, the first energy, is an energy where, to me, like I said, they are not racing, right? It's a very fast energy, one of the fastest energies of the tarot deck. So to me, they are not racing. They are not trying to go too hasty or too quickly in terms of their friendship. At this time, I just think they are just going with just the flow of where things are, okay? And to clarify that, we have here the Six of Swords and the Death card. Now, also, when I look at the Knight of Swords, it also, when you look at it, it has that type of military type of appearance. And then when you look at the Six of Swords, right, it's also like going away. So I do believe that he did go to the military in the past. So that could have been one factor. Let's just say if they did want to maybe take their friendship to the next step or to try it. I feel like with him going to military, that kind of also got in the way. And not only with her, but with anyone. So I just feel that, if they did think about it, because I do feel intuitively that there might have been a period where they might have attempted to try to see if they could maybe take their friendship to the next level, but ultimately I think that they kind of realized that it would not work. And I think that when they tried to, perhaps they wanted to keep it quiet, because during the shuffles I did see the Seven of Swords. Sometimes we kind of gaze down at the energies doing shuffling to just get more of a hindsight of what could be going on. And so I feel like if they did try to, that they wanted to keep it quiet, under wraps, But I feel ultimately that with him going to the military and with them as well being involved in their own careers, they are very busy. So I just think that when it comes to their schedules, for one, that trying to, have anything more than a friendship is just about timing. I think the timing for them is not doable at this time. But later on, if their schedules calm down, if it slow down, thinking about the Nine of Swords, if the energy, if their careers, if their life begin to change and kind of like slow down, well, possibly it's like, you know what? Maybe we should rethink about maybe seeing what we could do in terms of taking our friendship a little bit further. But for now, I see that they are just friends, and I feel that it will continue, that they will just continue to be friends. And I also pick up respect. I think he really have a lot of respect. I think they love each other in terms of caring. Like there's a strong care of energy between them two. And I just feel like they just don't want to try to take the friendship further than what it is, because it might ruin and spoil things, right? Kind of thinking about the Tower. The Tower is like sudden changes. It's upheaval. It's big change. So this is what I'm saying. I think when it comes to taking the friendship to the next level, that it will cause some type of change, a disturbance, and almost like ruining any type of friendship and bond that they've been having for the past couple of years. I don't know how long they've been friends, but I feel that it has been quite some time. And so again, I hope I don't repeat myself. I feel that they are very happy with where they are right now. All right. Now, to clarify that Queen of Swords. Now, Queen of Swords, by the way, is dealing with communications, taking action, but really communication, but truthful, honest communication. The truth and nothing but the truth. So I feel that at the same time that they have sat down and kind of been open and honest about them just being friends at this time. So even if I feel like there is any type of a spark of interest or any type of, energy where they might have wanted to maybe, take things a little further, I feel like they held back, because it's almost like they are like being honest with themselves, like really Do you think we really have the time to devote into a relationship because we got our careers? You know, he's off at the military. So I just think that they have had this conversation like some time ago, and that there is still an understanding that at this time. So I feel, if anything, it's all about timing right now. So if the timing changes, where their schedules changes, and anything happens to transform where they can possibly see that they can take their friendship to the next level, then yes, that can happen. But right now, I see that they are just very just close, and that their bond right now is strong. Okay, to clarify that Queen of Swords, we got the Two of Cups along with the Eight of Cups. So Two of Cups again came up again as it's sitting on top of the deck, and the fact that it came up again is just, to me, just highlighting that right now their bond and friendship is just very strong, and that's what it is, and nothing more, right? The Eight of Cups is an energy that is emotional, so I feel that there is love there, but at the same time I feel that there is like a distance, that they kind of balance, you know, their emotions from getting too involved, if that makes sense, right? And it's like walking away at the same time. You know, in another deck, the Eight of Cups shows someone in the illustration walking away. So it's almost like putting up a hedge of keeping the emotions in check, so not to get too close. And that's what I feel, and that's why it's being clarified for the Queen of Swords, that I think that they have had a discussion, right? So it's like not putting so much feelings into it, other than just enough to show that they do respect their friendship at that time. And then moving over to clarify that Tower's energy, the Tower, we have the Four of Cups and the Ten of Cups. So the Four of Cups is, like I say, it's just about not over indulging in anything more than what they have. Because prior to the Four of Cups, there's the Three of Cups. The Three of Cups is about friendship. It's about celebrating. So I feel, like I said, they are very happy right now with just being friends and nothing more. The Ten of Cups, it's almost like the Ten of Cups is also pertaining to family, but also friends. Whomever it is, when it comes to the Two of Cups, and you put that in the same reading, in the spread with the Ten of Cups, it can just be not only with a romantic partner that there's a strong connection with or ties with, but it can be a family. So in this essence, I feel that they may even look at each other as just, where they are close, where they consider each other family, where maybe he look at her as a sister and she may look at him as a brother. And that typically can happen when we have those kind of friendships, where it's like she feels like home, she feels like family, because maybe they look at each other as supporting each other. And generally we look to our family for the most part of it that supports us. So they might look at each other in terms of like being family-like, where they are there for each other, they support each other, and at the same time, but there's respect. It's like you're not going to cross the line. I mean, it happens, right? But generally, you shouldn't be crossing lines inappropriately. That's how I'm going to put it that way, right? Because in this society, all kind of things is going on. But there are lines that you don't cross when you have that family dynamic. So I feel, again, when it comes to their friendship, I feel like they don't cross that line at this time, if that makes sense. Okay, I hope it makes sense. All right, and now your second question is, are they in contact so as to like have a collaboration that will be foreseeable for them in the future? And again, based upon what I drew upon from their friendship, again, I feel that it's at a standstill. I don't think that they want to put themselves in a situation where maybe the sparks or maybe feelings begin, because it's almost like they are drawing that line where they are not going to become too emotional, right? Or to even think about that. So it's almost like we're going to keep enough of a distance, because we got the Four of Swords here. The Four of Swords is like a distance, it's like a separation. And this is what I'm saying. I feel that there is a certain distance that they at the same time keep, so as not to get too close, okay? Because they just know that if they do that, then it can ruin their friendship, if that makes sense. And then the last card out we have is the Page of Wands. And sitting on top of that deck, of this deck, is the Knight of Cups. So, you know, the Knight of Wands, the Page of Cups, is like beginning to focus. To me, in this reading, it's like neither one of them want to reignite a spark. They don't want to reignite anything at this time, right? Because then it can escalate. It can stir up emotions. Cups is pertaining to emotions. Remember I said that there's a fine line that they don't want to cross, right? Because if they happen to, let's just say, collaborate, that means that what? They will spend more time together. And spending more time together mean that they might be alone. And it's like we don't even want to trigger any type of feelings that we might have. We want to just keep it like basically business, right? And can they really have a collaborative type of interaction without maybe getting and catching their feelings, as the phrase goes? I don't think so. That's what I pick up. So to answer that question, I don't see a collaboration with them in the foreseeable future. I don't. But again, like I said, nothing is set in stone. Always be aware that energies do change. I'm only picking up on what I see as of today. And it was something else I wanted to say. I do feel, though, that Baekhyun will at some point settle down and get married. Whether it would be to IU, it's a possibility. But I do feel that, you know, right now, with his career, he's very busy and focused. Being a part of one of the biggest K-pop groups, EXO, I think he's a part of. And I just think that, you know, he is currently 31 years old. So I feel like at some point he will look to, you know, settle down. But right now, I just feel like I said, it's all about timing, right? So that is what I got in terms of your questions there. I hope I addressed your questions. If I did, you know what to do. Send some fire to that thumbs up to give me a like. As well, drop in your feedback for me in the comment section. And anyone else who would like to share their comments pertaining to this reading, please do so. All right, everyone, that is what I got for you today. Until the next subscriber's request, I'm wishing all of you a wonderful and a blessed Tuesday evening. Namaste. Bye.